sexy leg with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Collar tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you, I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We could go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Hold on. There it is. Wait a second. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me just fine? Is everything showing up? Am I back? Am I back? Everything's good? Everything's good? ShowBizz is trolling. No, I'm not. Lights out, Tony. I got it? What's in the ventriloquist going on here? You good? You good? We start off a little bit bumpy, but I'm going to tell you something. What can I do, girl, to get through to you? Because I love you. Baby, baby, standing here, baptized in all my tears. Faithful through the years, you know I'm crying. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Guess what? It's Friday, baby, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, don't. All right, man, look. Look at who we have here. Who do we have up in here? Sanford Scott. What's going on with you? Smitty Lowe. What's going on with you? Katie. Oops. All right, man. Lord. First, I want to say this. Hit the Tyson bell. Look, I know. I know just now that I just sung some Michael Jackson. I know. Okay? I say what you want. That is my joint. Look, I've been listening to Michael Jackson. Hey, I've been listening to Michael Jackson all damn morning long. I'm in such a good mood. I've been listening to Michael Jackson all morning long. And that's the coffee, smoked vanilla, a little bit cream on it. Damn, sister, I've been listening to Michael Jackson all morning. And look, I'm gonna give you some advice. I'm going to give you a bit of advice, and I want you guys to take it seriously. Okay? Are you ready? I hope you're ready. The song is so dope. It is. Let me give you some advice. Never, ever, never listen to Keep It in the Closet while taking a shower. Hold on, community. Hold on, community. Never listen to In the Closet while taking a shower. That's all. Number one, the song is too sexual. And number two, it's too damn good. What's going to happen is your inner Mike is going to come out. It's just a lover. You don't wonder why. You get it. You don't want to be buck naked with soap suds dripping down your body. Biggest regret of your life. I know. You don't want to be buck naked with soap suds dripping down your body. She wants to get it. You don't want to be, because what's going to happen? What's going to happen is, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is the best part of the song. You know when the song start revving up, the best part of the song is going to come on, and your inner mic's going to come out. You know what I'm talking about? It's something about you, baby, that makes me want to give it to you. What's going to mess around, that's going to happen. You're going to try to do a Michael Jackson spin, slip on some soap suds, and bust your head off the soap dish, okay? Now you're sitting there with blood trickling down your forehead, knocked out and concussed, buck stark naked, okay, with a hard on. What? You're gonna slip? You're gonna try to bust a spin, slip, bust your head off a soap dish, be concussed and knocked out with blood trickling down your forehead. Would it? And you're going to be in there so long, your woman and kids going to be beating down the damn door, saying, what's wrong with dad? They're going to kick the door open and see you knocked out, buck naked with Michael Jackson playing. Would it? Would it? And they're going to be concerned. Why is dad knocked out with a hard on? Because they're not thinking. They're not thinking because you were sitting there listening to Michael Jackson. Your inner Mike came out. Keep It in the Closet is playing. You done touched yourself 57 times. Mess around listening to Michael Jackson. Got wooded up, took a spin move, slipped, push your head off the soap dish, blood trickling down your forehead. You're going in and out of consciousness. And before you totally go to sleep, your inner Errol Spitz comes out. And the last thing you say, you look down and you say, I've gotten hard. Oh my God. You see, J Love has been talking crazy to what? Look, let me. Oh my goodness. Don't ever listen to In the Closet while taking a shower. What the hell is going on? Oh my goodness. Listen. Let's get to the show. We're going to talk Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. Okay. Who fake Paul? Okay, listen. Jake Paul is sounding a bit. Listen. Let me ask you this. When Tyron was talking about people will die in here and this ain't a game, everyone went silent and Jake was hiding. Here's the question. Okay. Jake is a dead man walking. Okay. We'll see Sunday. The fight Sunday, right? Boy. The fight's Sunday. I get to take tomorrow off. Speaking of tomorrow, you know Candyman comes out tonight. I'm going to see Candyman tomorrow. Forget tonight. I'm going to watch Candyman tomorrow, bright and early at 10 o'clock. I'm going to be in the movies with a breakfast sandwich. I'm not watching. I want to have forgotten about that movie by the time I go to bed. All right. The first Candyman scared me to death. All right. But let's start Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. 10 minutes in. Everybody hit the like button. We got more than 200 people in here. Let's start. It's going to be so good. I think so too. So listen. Did you watch the Spider-Man trailer? Absolutely. Okay. Spider-Verse is going to be beautiful. So listen. I'm going to ask you guys this. Has Jake Paul, and I want you guys to know, this morning is not a child show. There's going to be too much cussing. There's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing in this show, okay? This is just a reckless show. No boxing pugilism here, but we're going to do our best. I hope you guys place the bet. Who do you guys place your bet on? So look, do you think Jake Paul has gotten in Tyron Woodley's head at all? Or do you think Tyron Woodley has won the mental game before the fight? Because I'll tell you this. I think Tyron Woodley got better mic skills than Jake Paul. I really do. I think Tyron Woodley got better mic skills than Jake Paul. I really do. Jake Paul, he's funny, kind of. He says outlandish things, but Tyron Woodley was better on the mic. He's won the mental match. Tyron, after they talked about his mother, Tyron won. Okay. All right. We'll talk. If you guys don't know, if you don't know, now you know. It's gonna be Boogie. It's gonna be Boogie all day today. If you don't know, now you know. Jake Paul is actually doing his own thing. Okay. Let's play what happened with his mother and everything. Let's play that. Hold on. Like I said, there's a lot of cussing going on. So if your kid's around, you know what I mean? Oh, I want to say this too. Shout out to Jalen. Jalen, you know who you are. I went back to my old neighborhood. I went for a walk during the morning, and I see a show business partner. Shout out to you. I see Jalen, his beautiful family, all the way down to the dog. The dog name was Tyson, by the way. So shout out to Jalen and his entire family. Heartwarming moment. Very, very warm people. Very great people. You're a great man for spending so much time with your family. It looks like it's not a shock that you guys are together. So that's beautiful. Keep doing your thing, Jalen. Shout out to you. So here we go. Let's share. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Listen.
And touch something to see what happens. I'll shake this. He here. Get your dog. No, get him now before he get up. Wow. You talking about my mom? Hey, sir. Hey, sir. No. Get there quick. Sir. That's his mother, man. That's now. Are you sure? Get him now. Get him away. Pull away.
Yo, it has gotten real. It has gotten real. Why? Because his mom got involved. Now, look, from my understanding, no one said anything about his mom. My man in the orange shirt, was that Jalen Love? It didn't look like Jalen Love to me, but maybe it was. He had on glasses. It doesn't look like him, but maybe it was. He didn't actually say anything about his mom, but what he did say was we're not in third grade anymore because she was rooting. I think he said Team Jake Paul, and she said something about Team Woodley or something, right? No, it wasn't. It was an ex-football player. Okay. And then he said something like, we're not in third grade anymore. All right. And then that caused a commotion. I'll tell you this. It doesn't matter, bro. From Woodley's perspective, he didn't see any of that. He just saw his family with his mom standing up, talking to a Team Jake Paul. Look, I have a fight with Jake Paul, and we could go at it with each other. But when my mom's involved, There's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing. It really doesn't matter. And he's not trying to hear who really said what to what. Only thing I know is my mom got a frown on her face. Somebody's going to get hurt. Yeah, that was his sister standing up too. So his family said somebody's about to get hurt. When it comes to mama, shh. I don't care what she says. Because now you done turned it up. The question is that good or bad for Tyron Woodley? Tyron's a mama boy. Yes, he is. I am too. Oh, yeah, I am gladly a mama's boy. Mama, I love you, Ma. I'm gladly a mama's boy. What, that's something that's not cool to say? It's very cool to say. You only get one of them. And I'm a mama's boy forever. Until I go. I don't know what y'all on. You cannot love your mama all you want. It ain't cool to not love your mama. I'm sorry. You cannot love your mama. I love mine. Let me see. You think it's good? Yeah, I am too. Yeah. Yo, Biz, morning. What's going on with you? He kept his cool. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, hold on. I think I saw some more stuff. Let me check it out. Yeah. Here's some more stuff. Here's some more stuff right here. Hey, how do I? Oh, man, my brain. I mean, I'm basically an idiot here. All right, so here we go.
No. You know, whatever, nigga. Get over there. You get over there, my nigga. Hey, Ryan, I need you back down. No. You know.
You hear that? F him. Let's see if we can get some more. Let's see what Hey, check this out. Now, this is with Jay Leon, right? Let's see.
And you know better, nigga. It's my motherfucking mom, nigga. You know better than that shit. I ain't say shit to your motherfucking mom. I ain't say shit to your motherfucking mom. I didn't say you did, but you know it ain't cool. Check that shit, dog. I ain't saying shit to you. I'm saying check that. I'm saying check that on some G shit.
Bruh. I ain't say it was you. I said check that. I ain't saying it was you. I'm saying check that. Look. Who was that? That was Leon Love right there, wasn't it? He stared Leon down, didn't he? And look, and let me tell you what Love said. Love said, I ain't say nothing about your mama. Love said, I ain't say nothing about your mama. You want to know why he said that? He said that because he understands, bro. Hey, I ain't say nothing about your mama, bro. I'm a mama's boy myself. Flex on him. See. God. Jake isn't about that life. He gets quiet when the cameras are off. Tyron can set up his shots and will knock out Jake. A lot of warriors can tell the real from the fake. 100%. Look. Let's get a little bit more. I'm sorry. I really love the initial look. Let's look at this again. I love the initial look. Talking about people's mamas. You done. Look at this look right here. Woo!
You know better, nigga. It's my motherfucking mom, nigga. You know better than that shit. I ain't say shit to your motherfucking mom.
He said, I say S to your MNF mama. All right, hold on. This is what I worried about. Jake is signed to a multi-fight deal. Think they'll risk him losing so soon? Okay, now that's the question. The question is, are all fights rigged, or is this fight rigged? I don't know if this fight is rigged. I don't think it's rigged. It doesn't sound like it's rigged. Because somebody has a plan for the future doesn't mean that somebody else can stop that plan. Hurd had a plan too. Jared Swift Hurd had a plan too. He lost his last fight. Jermell Charlo had a plan too to become undisputed against Brian Castaño. It was a draw. Many people thought he lost that last fight. You can have a plan all you want to. In the fight game, in the boxing game, somebody can stop that plan. Manny Pacquiao lost to Yordenis Ugas. You think that was the plan? Why do you think they're talking about rematch? The plan was a big fight, 3 belts on the line, Manny Pacquiao versus Errol the Truth Spence. That was the plan. There's a lot of people who think it was the other way. The plan is for Yordenis Ugas to win. No, it wasn't. The big fight, the big money is in Yordenis Ugas versus Errol Spence. No, it's Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence with 3 belts on the line. Yordenis Ugas stopped all that, hit the Tyson bell. So there can be a plan. Yeah, there could be a plan. Tommy Fury, part of that plan. He's on the undercard. Okay. But Tyron Woodley could stop that plan. The $100 I got back from Pac, I placed a bet on a 5th round KO on BUSR, 2K payout. Okay. Money already spent. So why not? Hit the Tyson bell. That's how you do it. That's how I've been doing it. I haven't bet, any of my personal money. Once it goes to BUSR, I've been manipulating that, moving that around. So that's why I've been taking gambles and everything, because it's money that I won with. I compare Jake to Butterbean, not a real fighter. I do the same thing. I got 10K on Jake. Do you? Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on the fights. Let's look at some more. Let's see what else we got. Oh, man, here's a different angle. Now, a lot of you guys said that Jake Paul was quiet. I don't know about that. Let's see what Jake Paul has to say.
You talking to my mom, man?
Yeah, he's talking to your mom. No.
I'll fucking slip you right now.
Do it then, bitch.
Grace.
Do it then.
Grace.
Wow.
Do it then, bitch.
Green light.
Do it then, bitch.
This motherfucker move grace. Green light.
You hear that? He talking about my mama? Jake Paul said, yeah, he's talking about your mama. Do it in. Full disrespect. Jake Paul wasn't quiet. That's why I said, is that manipulation? Jake Paul finding any way to got your hat, any way to pick on him. Jake Paul knows that he can't get punched here. He's picking, he's poking. He knows he's safe. Hit the Tyson bell. Right? You got 500 on Woodley, 3rd round KO. Yeah, Jake Paul instigated it. He instigated it. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we're not done. Let's start breaking this down a little bit. Let me share something for you guys. At this point, I'm Woodley. I'm trying to break his jaw. That's a line you don't cross. Bro. Let me see if I can share this. My old man is getting
how much clout people have to chase. And when you really look into what the word clout means, it's the appearance of authenticity. It's the appearance that you're the real deal. It's the appearance that you really about that action. But I'm really like that.
You hear that? He's saying that Jake Paul is the appearance that you're really like that. I'm really like that. He's calling Jake Paul clout. There's a lot of people that's falling for that clout. I'm not. I don't think Jake Paul is the real deal yet. I really don't. I see him as a YouTube personality who can fight. He's a YouTube personality who can fight. There's a lot of people who can actually fight. There's the game. The game can actually fight. He's a rapper who can fight. All right. I see him as a YouTube personality who can actually fight, but I don't see him as a fighter yet. He fought Gibb. He fought a basketball player, and Ben Askren was probably the easiest fight he had. Forget what Ben Askren has done in the octagon. The guy was completely out of shape. He didn't train, and he's a wrestler. Don't know how to strike whatsoever. All right? Yeah, there's levels. Tyron Woodley is on another level. Let's hear what Tyron has to say. Let's see what he has to say. If it can play for me. My stuff been acting up all morning, bro. Hold on real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Acting up. Am I frozen? Look at this. Let me stop sharing real quick. It looks like I'm frozen on my you dig. Hold on real quick. Oh, here we go.
At the end of the day, hello. Yeah, I'm almost falling asleep over here because it's kind of
you're gonna falling asleep on Sunday,
it's
bitch.
kind of discussing.
Wow.
KOs, that's for a reason. In clinic, you know, people know how I'm coming. 3-0, 3 KOs, that's for a reason. I didn't even get warmed up in my last fight, so this guy's gonna go to sleep.
The whole money thing, the whole bling thing, that's all built to build the fight. But we here. I ain't got shit to say. You getting hurt on Sunday. And in a way you ain't never felt. All your sugarcoating ass shit made it great. So I can't really speak for everybody, but I feel like this fight in particular is the only one of this new sizzle realm of, you know, the entertainment aspect really exploding in combat sport. That's a real fucking fight as well. Walking around looking foolish. Where the fuck is your shirt at, number one? Number two, you know, you can say what you want.
We're fighting on Sunday with no shirt on.
You can say what you want to say, but you do what you think you're supposed to do based upon what we've done. When I say we, I say fighters.
A lot of talk.
Nah, I mean, there's no real respect. You know, I'm gonna show on Sunday that getting a UFC championship doesn't mean shit in the.
You hear how they talking? You hear how they talking? You hear how they talking? There's no real respect. Am I frozen? I got audio but no video. Okay, fine. But they're saying that there's no real respect, right? That's what Jake Paul said. Tyron Woodley got no real respect for Jake Paul. Okay. Now another thing that Jake Paul said. Let me know if I'm frozen, if you guys are fine. But another thing that Jake Paul said, is the plan is already in place. That he's looking past Tyron Woodley. He said, you see who's behind me? Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is like, don't bring my name up. Okay, so that goes to what y'all saying. Y'all saying that the plan is already in place. You got Tommy Fury, who wanted to fight Jake Paul. Jake Paul, he already knows this. Put him on the undercard as the first fight. So there's a lot of you that sees a conspiracy here. Hit the Tyson bell. There's a lot of you who see a conspiracy here. All right. I'm not sure. I'll tell you this, though. It doesn't seem to me that Tyron Woodley is taking this as a joke and looking to take a dive. Hit Tyson bell. I don't get that from Tyron. You can't help overlook Woodley. He's so damn small. I feel you. I see more boxing for boxing. Let me see what you guys say. What's up, Biz? These days, MMA fighters were into boxing. Even Francis Ngannou said he can knock out Canelo Alvarez. Much love to you and to the community. Don't forget, boxers still make more money. Your top boxer still makes more money than your top UFC guy. That's if he makes it out. Okay. Yeah, I don't see him diving either. I don't either. Let me see if I can remove this because it's really slowing up my stream. I see no dive. Okay. Biz, isn't that illegal to fix fights? Of course. Of course it's illegal. Let me see. Jake Hilarious said he's already looking past Woodley. Yeah, that's what he said. And I do like how Tyron Woodley is talking too. He said that Jake Paul is going to sleep on Sunday. All right. So here's the thing. Jake Paul to me is very hard to read. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you what I mean. Hold on real quick. 3 KOs. My dude has no clue he's catching a fade. 3 KOs. Right. Who did he KO? Right. Woodley better let his hands go. And that's one thing that we don't know. See, okay, here's the enigma behind Jake Paul. Okay. People see him as a knockout artist. I don't see him as a knockout artist. Gibb was taking his punches. All right. Nate Robinson, Ben Askren. If Ben Askren stuck his chin out and let me punch him in his face, I'll knock Ben Askren out too. Okay. The question is, can Jake Paul take punches from Tyron Woodley? And the only thing people see is Jake Paul punching Woodley. Nobody think of Woodley punching Jake Paul, and that's a huge miss. Hold on. Late to the war room, Woodley is going to crush Paul. I think so too. Paul doesn't even sound convincing to me. I don't think so. I think he knows he's looking in the eyes of the beast who's not going to fold. All right. So that's the question. Let me see. Tyson Bell. Someone explain how Woodley can win by punching Jake Paul in the face. Look, let me tell you something. Tyron Woodley is a fighter. Jake Paul. What about Jake Paul? Let's reverse it. What about Jake Paul? We already know Tyron Woodley is an all-time fighter, okay? In the MMA. We get that. I mean, if you have any kind of brain, you understand that, all right? My question to you, and Jake Paul, he lost his last 4 fights. None of them by KO. So he's known to have a good chin. My question to you, what about Jake Paul makes you say that he is unbeatable? That Tyron Woodley can't beat him? What about Jake Paul? When I was asked in the war room here, how does Woodley beat Jake Paul? You block. You walk him down, move your head, jab your way. Don't have to jab your way too much and work and just beat it. How many of y'all been in a real fight? Because that's how I see it. How many of you guys been in a real fight? Jake Paul looks good. He looks good for YouTube. He doesn't look good. I mean, I watch boxing, so that may be a different. He looks like a guy who works out to me. He definitely does. Me, you've been in a real fight. Here we go. No one said Jake Paul is unbeatable. Then why wouldn't Tyron beat him? If there's anybody, why wouldn't Tyron Woodley beat him? Wait. Why is Tyron Woodley this piece of cake? It's Tyron Woodley. See, he's Tyron Woodley to me. Going up against Jake Paul. So look, sparring, get him Biz, 100%. Listen, if you've been in a real fight, me too, man. If you've been in a real fight and you fight a person who's not quite a fighter, you can walk them down and beat them up. Jake Paul hasn't seen any, this is crazy that we're having this conversation, but it's worth it. This is probably the biggest fight of the month. It wouldn't have been if Errol Spence would, but this is probably the biggest fight of the month. No one have seen Jake Paul getting pressured and have to fight going backwards and adjust. It's not like he's this slick, magnificent boxer. Where are y'all getting this from? Yeah, he beat up a ball player. Real recognized real. 100%. Let me see. Oh my, didn't know Jake has so many fanboys. Wow. Bro, not only that, you have boxing fans in the war room who sees Jake and see him as somebody who is a boxer because he knocked out Gibb, Nate Robinson, and Ben Askren. Jake Paul is a knockout artist. Funny. Biz, they missing it. MMA is fighting. YouTube is talking. Head to Tyson Bell. Want me to tell you something else that they're missing? I'm going to tell you something else that they're missing. Boxing is different than MMA. That's what he's missing. That's what Sonny is missing. He's missing 2 things, 2 valuable things. Want me to break it down for you? Let me get some of this coffee. Look at that. I want everybody to study this comment. Johnny Blaze, I need you to study this comment too. This isn't the octagon. This is boxing. I want y'all to study this. Study it. I'm going to give you 2 rebuttals. For Johnny Blaze, let me give you 2 rebuttals. Okay? Hold on. Jake's gonna lose looking past Woodley, who got hands. There you go. Bingo. That's one. MMA also has a boxing discipline. Here's the point. Tyron Woodley has had on boxing gloves more often and for longer than Jake Paul. How do y'all not know that? How do y'all not know that Tyron Woodley has been getting trained on his boxing more often and longer than Jake Paul? How do you not know that? How do you not know that? When MMA guys are training on punching, they put on boxing gloves. But on top of that, Tyron Woodley started off as an amateur boxer. Then he went to wrestling. How do you not know that? That's number one. And let me tell you number two. For all of you who says boxing and is not the octagon, I'm going to tell you something that boxing still is. And this is what y'all fail to realize and fail to remember. Boxing is still a fight. Huh? Boxing is still a fight. And there comes a time in every boxing match where both guys got to be fighters here. It gets real. People forget that. Now you tell me who's more of a fighter, Tyron Woodley or Jake Paul? Guys, some of us in the war room can beat Jake Paul. That's what I'm saying. Woodley has been in with the world's best fighters. Paul has been in there with retired basketball players, retired wrestlers. And where's the disconnect here? I don't know, Sante. I don't know. Woodley ain't got to worry about kicks and takedowns. Exactly. He said Woodley's taking a fall for a pay. I don't think so. I think Woodley is looking to get more money. Let me tell you this. After Jake Paul, let me tell you this. Woodley doesn't like that he lost 4 times in a row. Woodley isn't a loser. If Jake Paul beats Woodley, you got to give Jake Paul all the respect in the world at that point, because it's not Woodley taking a dive. It's Jake Paul whooping his ass. Let me tell you this. As long as Woodley is taking this seriously and not just trying to get paid, we will destroy Jake 100. Yes, he will. Who has Jake fought? Exactly. Let me tell you this too. If Jake Paul beats Woodley, it's not a one-punch KO. If he beats Woodley, he has to beat him up. So if Jake Paul beats Woodley, it's over the course of a few rounds because Woodley is tough as nails. If Jake Paul beats Woodley, Jake Paul deserves all the respect in the world as a fighter. Period. Listen to some trolls. I believe the earth is flat. Here we go. If you listen to some of those guys, Jake KO's Canelo. Yeah, you're definitely sure about that. You're sure about that. Woodley is past his prime. Do you have to be in your prime to beat up Jake Paul? That's the thing that's getting me. Do you have to be? He's 39. Do you have to be 23-year-old prime fighter to beat Jake Paul? What's killing me is the amount of respect y'all giving to Jake Paul after what he's done. The same type of people that would hate on Errol Spence or hate on Deontay Wilder or hate on Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez would hate on these guys, but then respect Jake Paul. You got people who will look at Canelo's resume and say he's cherry-picked and then respect Jake Paul. What the hell's going on here? The world has turned upside down. People talk about the Charlos, call them the Charlo sisters, and love Jake Paul. What the hell's going on? What boat did I miss? What bus? What plane did I miss? Bro, ShowBizz, you could forget more boxing than I ever learned. But bro, we don't know anything about Woodley or Paul when it comes to boxing. Right. What I know is about fighting. That's why I keep telling you, Miracle Video Productions, I don't see this as a boxing match. I see it as a tough man contest. And I'm putting my money on the tougher man. See, y'all seeing this as the sweet science. I'm not there yet. When boxing is different than the octagon, I don't see Jake Paul as the sweet science. Now, I can use that argument when it comes to McGregor versus Floyd. I was like, yo, you're talking about a great, all-time great MMA fighter against an all-time great boxer, and y'all going to get in a ring? The octagon is different than boxing. But you talking about Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, that's a tough man contest. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Let me see. Get him, Biz. Wow. 100%. Yeah. And I was going to say this too. I was going to say brains. Thank you. I use McDonald's Wi-Fi. In a tough man, Askren beats Paul. That's all. In a tough man contest with boxing gloves, no. We just saw what happened. In a MMA tough man contest, yeah. Do you know what tough man contest is? Miracle. Type up tough man contest. Just look it up. The tough man contest was barroom brawlers who were fighting each other with boxing gloves on. I think you're too young. So when Butterbean was around, he won the tough man contest. That was a boxing match of guys just wanting to be tough. You got to remember that. If you don't remember it, you got to look it up. You're probably too young. Biz, do you think it's going to be somewhat like the Pulp Fiction? I need that explained. Woodley, 12 rounds ready. Bomb squad, ring the Tyson. Word is bond. Woodley went back to his roots over mom. That's another thing. The whole mom thing. When mama gets involved, I don't think he lets Jake Paul whoop his ass. That's another thing. If somebody cuss your mama out, or you perceive them as cussing your mama out, are they going to be able to whoop your ass? Paul requested a rematch clause. Whoops. Uh-huh. Let me ask you this. Let me ask everybody in the war room. If Jake Paul says something about your mama, is Jake Paul going to whoop your ass? Everybody raise your hand. Say he'll whoop me. Put your hand up. Say me. Say me if he'll whoop you. If Jake Paul says something about your mama, Jake Paul, not Mike Tyson. Ain't nothing I can do with Mike. Nothing I can do with Mike. All right. Floyd, ain't nothing I can do. All right. Roy, ain't nothing. Now, if we just fighting without gloves, then maybe I got a chance. Yeah, go ahead, raise your. How you gonna say no? Raise your hand. All you love your mom, Biz. Yes, Lord. Our dog paw. The fuck. Hey, look at dude. Look at dude. Look at dude. Look at this dude right here. Oh, where are you? This guy was beautiful. Who said our dog paw? That guy was beautiful. He spoke the language I know. Oh, I missed you. Yes, because I'm small. There you go. He'll get whooped by Jake. He's too little. This dude need to read The Little Engine That Could. You need to go back and read some books, bro. The Little Engine That Could. I'm a little guy. That's you. I don't care how small I am. Jake Paul ain't whooping me if he say something about my mama. Not Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Bro. Let me. How many of you? How many of you? Where are the Jake Paul fans that'll get whooped by Jake Paul if they say something about their mama? Hey, Jake Paul fans. That's a dub, brother, man. Word is bond. That's what I'm saying. Sleeping. Now, if you are sweeping, Tyron Woodley, a fighter, baptized in fighting, scraps. Even before that, he was a gangster on the streets. I'll peel his muffin cap back blue. Night, Paul. Sadate. Paul could talk about somebody else's mom and catch an eye jammy from me. That's what I'm saying. Somebody else's mom. Boy. Jake can fight, though. Yeah, he'll whoop you. Not us in the war room. Boy. Not us in the war room. We get more butts than ashtrays. Bumper fair one, we get off the fast way. Ski mask way, hold me ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn my brother tote. More guns than roses, foses, shaking them they boots. Invisible bully, like the gooch. I'll be invisible bully, like the gooch. Look at my man, Big head, I'll never try. The milk was chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch. We over here, strong over here. This generation is delusional as F. Jake is another butterbean and Peter McNeely. Mouthpiece power, fast rise, and all bit off more than he can chew. Yep. Yes, Lord. The milk was chocolate, the cookies butter crunch. Okay? Look at my man's Buzz, what happened to Logic? When did it become a thing? What Logic? I'm using a ton of Logic. I hit Paul with a right hook, make him wake up and take the trash out. That's right. Hit him with a right hook, make him wake up, take the trash out. Whoops. Pops up off, man. The cookies, butter crunch. Where am I not using Logic? Everybody hit the like button. I see it's about to rev up in here, and we almost at the end of this month. The only hope Jake had is T Wood just not flipping the switch now that he's talked about his mom. It's over for Jake. Jake! You motherfucker. You'll be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I'm through with you. Yeah, shoe program. King Kong. That's what Tyron Woodley. Jake. That's what he told Leon Love. And Jake. Oh, you mother. No war room without me. Damn these 2,000 babies. I'm saying. I can't wait for the memes. Yo, me either. You know, I put 5K on it, on a knockout. And look, hold on, let me see what y'all getting busy. I'll let y'all get busy. Jake team was being hella nice to T Wood. I respect you though. You put money where your mouth is. Yes, Lord. I don't just talk for what? That's one thing I do have is integrity. I don't feel right just talking. Man, yeah, I told y'all I was right. That's so empty to me. Talk is cheap. If I'm going to lose, y'all going to see me lose, fall flat on my face, and lose money on top of it, and have a lump in my throat and empty pockets, just like a fighter, just like the rest of them. Right in front of y'all, y'all troll me and everything at the end. Hit the Tyson Bale. But damn it, I'm winning this one. Talking about you are logical. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, very logical here. Tyron isn't young. Wrestling and MMA is grueling. Hand surgery, shoulder surgery, broken ribs. Jake is a younger, bigger, more fluid fighter. Do you know what you just said? You said hand surgery, shoulder surgery, broken ribs. That guy right there, you're going to have to beat the hell out of him. And Jake Paul ain't going to do that. He's not going to do that. Dog, look, let me tell you, T Wood is going to put a part through him. Lose a major part to him. Arm, leg. Put a part through him. Lose a major part to him. Arm, leg. Bro, I'm on my biggie today. Facts Friday. Woodley just needs to let his hands go. That's all. And let me tell you something. Biz, Pulp Fiction, when Bruce Willis was paid to lose a fight. Hell no. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Brent Jones got a very, very great point. Woodley just needs to let his hands go. Let me add to that, Brent. And get closer. Just get a little closer. I'm going to admit this. Woodley doesn't look like he has the best feet in the world in boxing. And his back is too straight. It's arched the wrong way. It got to be bold. He over here like this, okay? Looking like a pigeon. Just. Okay. Chest barreled out. He's tweaking. But get a little closer and then go pitching punches, like Tyson said. Get closer and open up like a son of a gun. Just open up. Bam, 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 bam. Is Jake Paul a gladiator? Is he going to be like, pop, get hit with real shots, not Nate Robinson windmills, not Gibb windmills? Ben Askren didn't even throw a damn punch. I'm talking about real punches from a martial artist, from a fighter. Bam, boom, bam, with timing and power. Because you got to have timing with those small-ass gloves in MMA. You don't want to get hit with those. Is Jake Paul going to get hit with that and be a gladiator? Hell, Floyd Mayweather damn near knocked out Logan Paul. Floyd Mayweather got two brittled hands, 147 pounds soaking wet with a toupee. And almost knocked out. Jake Paul got hit, pop. Oh. I mean, yeah, Logan Paul. I'm sorry. Did I get those Pauls mixed up? Love how T Wood turned hood. King Kong ain't got ish on me. Let me see what else we got. Woodley, a bully that nobody intimidated by anymore. There go Eric Johnson. That's your boy. That's your man, Jake. Jake proved everything to you, and you're intimidated by Jake. That's the funny thing, Eric Johnson. You saying T Wood, nobody intimidated by him anymore. My man Jake, everybody's scared of him. I know I am. Nobody intimidated by Woodley anymore. You got every reason to be scared of Jake, because when I see Jake, my chin tremble. Man, ain't nobody scared of Jake. If you ain't scared of T Wood, you better not be scared of Jake. Okay, T Wood, this is scary. Then you better not be scared of Jake. Period. Eric Johnson over here, chin trembling when he sees knees knocking, when he sees Jake. Folks acting like most of Woodley wins were KOs. A lot of his wins were. ShowBizz, is that a toupee on Mayweather? He had a price to pay. You know when somebody has a price to pay? He had a pricey to pay. ShowBizz versus Paul. Yeah, ShowBizz Atlanta shot on a sweet spot. Have me doing that funky thing. But I'm talking about Tyron Woodley versus Paul. I'm talking about Tyron Woodley versus Paul. Good one, Biz. Everybody hit the likes. They're just kids playing in a grown man sport. I'm saying Logan Paul lost to KSI. What is going on here? Twice to KSI. Woodley got to keep his emotions in check and not get reckless. He'll win easy. By the way, I'm 3-0 on BUSR. There you go. Canelo, Poirier, Ugas. Oh, yeah, you won the Ugas. Good bet. I'm going to tell you this. He can be reckless. Not completely reckless. What I mean by that is this. He can just block with the opposite hand, and that's going to be enough. He has a chin. Jake Paul doesn't punch like Ernie Shavers. Yo, y'all going too far. Jake Paul doesn't punch like Ernie Shavers. Can we agree on that? Y'all calling Jake Paul the next Sonny Liston. God forbid if Jake Paul touches Woodley. All he needs to do is punch with the opposite hand. Just block with the opposite. Bap, 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 bam. Sleep. If not sleep, he's getting beat up. He's going to be like, yo, this guy didn't stand here with his chin out. I swear, if Ben Askren stood there with his chin out, ShowBizz the adult would knock him out. Y'all see me hit the bag. I'll turn, bam, and Ben knock out Nate Robinson too. Uppercut, boom. Gibb too. Y'all think ShowBizz the adult was the next big George Foreman. I genuinely believe T Wood wants to punch his lights out. He's no scrub either. Even though he's older, he can take a hit, taking on way heavier hitters. Yeah, I think Oscar De La Hoya right now would beat the hell out of Jake Paul, and that's the black two sugars. I think Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. right now would beat the hell out of Jake Paul. Dog, give me Anderson Silva. You want to talk about old? He just beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Anderson Silva would beat the hell out of Jake Paul, and that's the black two sugars. So you gonna tell me that Tyron Woodley won't? Y'all must have never been in a ring. Tyron Woodley is a former champion. He's actually been hit before. Y'all do sleep. Yeah. Jake Paul never been touched. This is considered a professional boxing match and not an exhibition, correct? Right. Anderson Silva was smash dude. Yeah, because people seen Anderson Silva. See, here we go. Still laughing over the Eric Johnson response. It's true. Look. Here's the thing. Hey, Brent, hear me out. I'm wondering how Jake reacts when he gets hit. That's what I'm saying. Look, when his head is shook. Let me tell you this. Let me break this down for you. People can't see. People don't get the picture till the weapon is drawn, include myself. People don't get the picture till the weapon is drawn. If Anderson Silva never fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., if I would have said Anderson Silva would beat Jake Paul in a boxing match, people would say you're crazy. Anderson Silva's old and he's been knocked out. He got knocked out. He doesn't have a chin anymore. That's what people would say. They got to see it to envision it. They can't imagine it. They can't. Now that Anderson Silva outboxed Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., yeah, Anderson Silva would beat Jake Paul. But if you never saw that, you can't even imagine it. Man, Tyron Woodley is going to do that to Jake Paul, bro. I'm looking at this fight as a tough man comp. Me too. Tyron may look good early, but believe Jake catching him with a sluggish punch. He's catching him with a slug. If so, it's going to bounce off his head. Boom. And he's still there. This is too much for him. I'll even bet on Chavez Jr. to be even of yes. Chavez Jr. beat the brakes off of him. Biz, Mama said knock Jake out. Oops. Big Cat defeated you. Oh yes, I wonder why would you shoot him on before throwing him for the blood? Biz, I ain't no creative fighter. 67 years old. Boxing, greatest sport to me. Thank you so much. It is. Woodley's a wrestler. Man, say what you want. Say what you want. He has so many ground and pounds and punches. Say what you want. So many knockout, standing up. Say what you want. Woodley be striking. You know what it is? I can't explain to you because you don't watch combat sports. You watch YouTube. If you watch YouTube, Woodley is a wrestler. Jake Paul is my favorite guy. Like you won't know. Anybody who's watched MMA or watched UFC would not even say that. You would know that wrestling is his foundation. But if you watched him fight, you wouldn't even say that. He got a powerful right hand, one of the better right hands in welterweight history. But you wouldn't know that. You watch YouTube. You don't watch combat. You have no idea. See, all of you in the war room who has no idea, who think popularity means you punch hard or popularity means you win fights, y'all going to be very, very shocked come Sunday. I saw Jake touch an elevator button and the building shook. His power is on a different level. Let me tell you this. If he beats Woodley, he outfought him. It wasn't one punch. He beat him up. And if that's the case, Jake Paul would get all the respect in the world from me. Jake Paul doesn't have to fight a boxer to get respect from me. He just got to fight a fighter who is willing, ready, and able. That's it. He don't have to fight a pro boxer. He doesn't have to do that for me. Tommy Fury, that's way too much. Tommy Fury is going, bruh. All right, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. If Jake Paul gets past Tyron Woodley, he ain't getting past Tommy Fury, bro. That's for damn sure. So here's the thing. He needs to keep taking on retired MMA guys. At the most, he can't take on any level of boxer until he's about, okay, let's keep it real. Jake Paul can take on any level of boxer until that guy is about 11-0 in this crap. Because every professional boxer got to fight just who at the beginning just to get them ready. Jake Paul is no exception. If you're calling Jake Paul a boxer, all right, he needs more of these before he call himself fighting Tommy Fury. Bro, he needs more of these. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. He needs more of these. Everybody from Mike Tyson, Errol the True Spence, everybody, Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, everybody fought who to get Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather, every boxer. You start them off with soft touches. To go from Ben Askren, who didn't throw, I'm talking about that fight, just sit there with his chin out and get knocked out, to Tyron Woodley, it's a huge step up. And people don't realize it. If he beats Tyron, don't fight Tommy Fury. Give me fight man, I don't know, bruh. Fight Henry Cejudo. Fight Henry Cejudo next. Because to be fair, we don't know how good bad Jake Paul is. Facts. Casual as fan, your show, my favorite, died to logic. To Tyson Bale. Jake Paul versus Wilder. Right. 100. Yeah. Fight Roy next. That'll be disgusting for Jake Paul. Let's oh man, look at this. Please be a woman. Please be a woman. We have a running joke about my penis being referred to as a ladybug. And this, please be a woman. If you want to know how that's doing, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm a straight male who's married. Please be a woman, bro. Let me see. You still got the Equinox? No, I've been turned that in, bro. Let me see. Jay Cooley. It must have been my Michael Jackson joke at the beginning. Let me see. I want to see fake fans bet on the site and show proof. Yeah. Bet on the site. Bet on BUSR.com. Where y'all at? Y'all bet on BUSR.com? Man, I got Ms. Biz over Jake Paul. I got my lady. You know what? Okay, let me keep it real. Let me keep it real. Let me just find somebody. Where's Danny? Where's Danny, bro? Bet on your favorite fights. There you go. Go to BUSR.com. Bet on your favorite fight. My man right here is showing the link. BK showing the link. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button too. Y'all don't be hitting the like buttons. Are y'all allergic to the like button? Y'all break out when y'all hit the like button? Woo! Hey, let's have a little fun, though. Let's have a little fun real quick. I feel like having a little fun, dog. I've been in this mood. All right, I've been trying to be serious all live stream. I ain't got it, bro. All right, it's Facts Friday. I'm in a mood, okay? I would love for Roy to hurt that boy. Who said it? Man, Roy would beat the hell out. Roy would beat the hell out of Jake Paul. That would not be a Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul situation. Roy would beat the hell out of Jake Paul. Right now. Roy, right now. The one with the hair bumps all over his neck. Star Crunch neck, Roy Jones Jr. Thinning at the peak of his head. Thinning, sunroof, thinning at the point. Star Crunch neck, Roy Jones Jr. would beat the hell out of him. Spare tire stomach, thinning at the peak of the scalp. Star Crunch neck, Roy Jones would beat the hell out of him. Man. He might as well fight Shannon Briggs. Yeah, you might as well fight Shannon Briggs if he's that tough. So look, can you imagine Prime Roy versus look. Sponsored by Jordan. Beer, stop screaming. Listen. How many of you guys going to check out first go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on this fight. Since y'all talking. Are y'all talking? Y'all going to do what y'all have to do? Y'all just talking. And two, how many of you guys, my man said Foreman versus Paul, how many of you guys are going to check out Taco Meat Roy? Taco meat in the skillet. Nude pic scandal. Right? Look, nude pic leak. Taco meat in the skillet. Sitting at the peak. Nude footage leak. Taco meat in the skillet. Thinning at the peak. Star Crunch neck. Roy. Would beat the hell out of Jake Paul. Jake don't want Roy Jones. Y'all must have forgot. Let me see. Thanks for the entertainment as usual. Fake Paul going to find out what Jay Herring and Robbie Lawler felt. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Nestle Crunch Roy. Almond Joy Roy. Almond Joy. Look. Almond Joy Roy. Taco meat in the skillet. Missing, thinning at the peak. No nude picture leak. Roy. The Paul brothers are the average Joes who say, I'll fight and get knocked out millions, but are in a position to really box for millions till they get. Here's the thing. People love him so much, he'll get knocked out and fight again. And people will buy it again because they'll go from watching him knock out people to watch him get knocked out. They are in the bag, bro. I'm going to place a bet on Tyron. Yes, Lord. You wrong, ShowBizz. I'm sorry. I love Roy Jones like a play cuss. Okay? I love him to death. All right? But Almond Joy Roy would beat the hell out. Now, look. Look. How many of you are going to watch Candyman, dog? I'm gonna ask you that. I'm gonna ask you guys this. You got 10K on T Wood. There you go. In round 4, there you go. Since we're over the hour, how many of you gonna watch Candyman? Me? Hey, bro. So what is it? Is it Candyman 3? Is it 5 times? Because I was gonna try to say Candyman last night, with my son. All right, and just couldn't do it, bro. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm a 40-year-old man who knows that is just a movie, and I couldn't damn do it. You want to know why I couldn't do it? It's 5 times. Okay. You want to know why I couldn't do it? Because it originated in Cabrini Green. And how many of you guys know that my birthplace is Chicago? Hit the Tyson Dale. Okay. I know people whose family was in Cabrini Green before it got knocked down. Before Cabrini Green was knocked down, when that movie came out, I had friends with tears in their eyes saying, Candyman is going to get me. Tears in their eyes saying, Candyman is going to get me. Okay? It hits home for me. It hits home for me. I'm a grown man. How about Robert Taylor Holmes? Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. If you want to make sure, if you want to have a very daredevil night, go visit the Robert Taylor Homes. Okay. You don't need to jump off the Grand Canyon. You don't need to do any of those things. Niagara Falls in a barrel. You ain't got to do any of those. Go bungee jump. You ain't got to do any of those things. All you need to do is untuck the chain. See, I'm from the hood, so I tuck my chain. All you need to do is untuck the chain. I tuck mine in like Red. I'm from the block. I tuck mine in like Red. I walk around like this here. It's just a reflex. It's like blinking. Untuck the chain. All my brothers, all y'all, all my brothers here, brothers and sisters, all you guys, untuck your chain. No one calls out Sugar Rashid Evans. Forget Woodley. The real MMA boxer was Rashad Evans. Yeah, Rashad was my guy. 5 times in the mirror. He is a real one. Facts. Big facts. I don't understand kids today blinging and walking down the hood. You must have lost your mind. Hey, look. Funny because my chain is tucked. I know it is. I know it is. You see my chain. You see this? You see my chain when you my lady. And now my shirt off, got the little chain, little pecs showing off the chain, taco meat in the skillet. No, I ain't got no, but I'm just saying, little chest hanging, got your chest on these, came out the shower, little chain on. Yeah, stepping out there. If you got an uncle or a father, you were taught. I show mine. Yeah, Johnny Blaze, you're a real one, huh? You got something else tucked. That's why. Always tuck that chain, boy. You kidding me? So look, have a safe weekend, everyone. Yeah, especially with Candyman coming out. Before Candyman, though, how many of you guys are old enough to know this answer? Before Candyman, it was who? Why did I get it mixed up 3 or 5 times? Before Candyman, it was who? Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. I said it twice. That's it. That was it. That was, no one said that. That is ridiculous. And you got to say it slow and sing it. I still haven't said it. You got to give yourself time before it resets itself. Forget Candyman. That there. You got to give yourself time before it resets itself. All right. Why do you guys think I got cartoons and comic book heroes and stuff like that all over? I need to surround myself with, these are my angels. I need to surround myself with funny, good times. Mess around. I'll watch Candyman. You will see me holding my lady tight like a knot. Dude, I had two moments. I had 2 moments in the movies. All right. that is legendary. That is legendary. All right. And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Insidious. All right. I was with Ms. Biz at the movies. I wanted to see, let me tell you how stupid I am. When Insidious came out, we kind of missed it when it dropped. And we wanted to see it, but I was like, Ms. Biz still remembered. Then Scream came out, like Scream 4 or 5 or 18, whatever it was. And I was like, let's go see Scream. We go to the movies and we still see that Insidious is still out. I forgot about it. And the wifey was like, Ms. Biz was like, oh, let's see Insidious. And I'm like, Scream is that new. She was like, let's just see the better movie. Scream's gonna be whack. And I'm like, facts. Let's try Insidious. I step up in the movies with the popcorn, cocky in the mug, looking around. Hey, what do you want to say, baby? I didn't expect to see the scariest movie in my life. By about 10 minutes in, I'm wrapped like a pretzel. Me and my woman are intertwined in like shoelaces in a knot. Look, scared as hell. Popcorn on the floor in a knot. I needed my woman more than she needed me. That's 10 minutes in. And I'm going to tell you another one. I was with another one. Scary movie was real scary. I was with my ex-wifey. Bear. Where you at, Bear? Are you in here? I was with my ex-wifey. We went to see when we were still together. Miss Bear's like, you come again, say what? I was with ex-wifey. and we went to see what lies beneath. I didn't think it was a scary movie. I thought it was like a I don't know what I thought it was. Maybe I thought it was like a romance. Maybe I didn't even see the trailer. I don't know what I was about to watch. I went to the movies. I saw what lies beneath. Scary things started to happen. I'm like, the hairs are raising up in my neck. I'm sitting here like, bruh, another scary, boom. My nerves were at a pitch. There was a moment in that movie, spoiler alert, there was a moment in that movie where somebody was crying in the yard, right? And I think it was Michelle Pfeiffer who was looking, do y'all guys remember? She was looking through the a hole through the fence to kind of see what was going on in the yard. And she was like, are you okay? And it was a crying woman walking back and forth. Yo, it's dark in here. Hey, Brent. Hey, Brent, remember that? Remember that? A crying woman walking back and forth. What was killing me was they were building that part up for like 40 minutes. The suspense was killing me. I'm wrapped up. I got the ex-wifey in a headlock. The wifey's trying to tap out. Let me go. I'm about to throw her off the ropes. I put her in a sleeper. I'm choking her out. I'm so afraid. The suspense, they were building it for hours. I'm screaming in the movies, bring on the damn scare. Bring on the scare. And then the girl's eye pops through the peephole. I'm like, I'm gone. Take me out the movies. Take me out the movies. Ex-wifey's like, I'm like, take me out the movies. I'm gone. I'm gone. Hey, I'm out. I don't do that. I don't get down like that. Hide and clap, Conjuring 1. That hand comes out. I was like, hey, time to go. Hey, time to go. Hide and clap. The little kid go running in one room. They hear the clap. She walks into the room. looking for, and then the hand comes out that wardrobe, some dead hands, and go, it was so alive. They didn't make it go slow or nothing. That moment, bruh. I said, time to go. Time to go. Everyone smash the like button for the Biz. 100%. Time to go. Bruh, I had a dream later that night where I'm sleeping in my bed because I had a wardrobe around the corner in my room. I'm sleeping in my bed, and I think it's real. In my dream, I wake up as if I'm waking up. And I happen to look, and I just see hands hanging out my wardrobe. I'm like, it came to get me. It came to get me. It was just sitting there. And it didn't clap. It was just, I said it came to get me. Let the light in. Yeah, I gotta let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your best friend, tell your cousin, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, tell them. If they're away from you, text them. They're no longer anymore. Leave guys say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. All right, you guys, that's it. Candyman is going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's fantastic. I don't think it's going to be a letdown. Is that Jordan Peele? He's been on a roll. Okay. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it on Sunday. Go to my live stream commentary. I will be calling the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley fight. I got 5,000 big ones on it. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. And don't forget, if you bet on the knockout for Tyron Woodley, if you bet on the KO, okay, and the fight goes decision, you get your money back. I'm out. Huh. Oh my God. What my man say? Can we show these clowns Tyron highlights? Y'all can go ahead. Y'all, I'm out.